Entry 69, funny number. I just have let's see, some random music playing. I'm not sure it'll pick up. I hope it doesn't. It's kind of just some random copyright free album, basically. My first day at work there a few days ago. Get back at work. Oh, cool. Um, yeah, I kind of just want to chill today. Today's like gonna be a big chill day. Uh, I don't want to think too much about what I'm doing here. I started this is collage inspiration basically. I have some old writing systems. This is just a funny thing here. This is like one of the earlier symbol systems from ancient China. This is Sumerian Turkish tablet. That was neat. Apparently, this is undeciphered. I have to double check that. And yeah, I don't know why, but I thought this skin in particular was interesting. I wanted to use it in these reference sketches, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. Probably not right now. Either way, I'm at to rename this. This is not going to be what I work on today, probably. Yeah, so I just want to chill. I don't want to think too hard about this. Music's actually kind of bothering me. I'll just turn it off. I don't want to think too hard about this. Let's see. What do I want to do exactly? I'm 369. I can't believe I've been doing this for so long already. Over here. I don't have a goal in mind here. My I kind of have an idea at least. I kind of just want to work on the expressionism and stuff. Only really using the paintbrush. I could do some more reference sketches. I wanted to do one for each of the brushes I'm using here. 9, 12. I don't think I want to do it right now. I just want to draw some nonsense. And forget about life for a moment here. It's a neat brush too. I don't really know what to do with it yet. I like these watercolor brushes in general. Seems really neat too. I don't know what I'm doing here though, to be honest. I like hardly want to draw, but I want to do something. I don't know what I want to do yet here. Um, I don't have an exact idea in particular. Oops. I'm just go for it. Little challenge for today. No deleting stuff. Yes. Once it's down, it's down. Might make it easier for me to at least a bit. Maybe think some hard about it. Oh no, yeah. So life has been weird. As usual, life is just weird, right? Not nothing too surprising about that. Kind of like this pattern that's forming. I don't really know what it is yet. Exactly. Got some I had some ideas about doing what's the word for it? Maybe I shouldn't think about trying to do any kind of style in particular. I should just draw my own style. Might be more interesting. My own style is very chaotic. I don't really have a style. When I say that, I don't really know what I'm saying, to be honest. Draw my own style. I guess like my style is very much this like lack of a style. Something I've heard said before, so it's not even unique in its lack of uniqueness, whatever that means. I like the idea of from very like organic shapes like this, coming into more straight edges on this side. I gotta stop doing that. I find that vaguely interesting. Um, yeah. So if I know using the color white, until like after I want to get the background. I don't know. I have some ideas, not much. Uh, no deleting either, which is going to be interesting. I think. Make sure I stick to that. Those guns at least. I don't know why I feel like playing checkers here, but we're playing checkers here. There we go. Do something like this. I like the vague shape that is forming. I'm starting to get rid of these this checker shape because this doesn't exactly fit. I just thought it was funny to draw. Maybe it's not the best reason for drawing it. Let's go have it in here too. I like this idea. Something about that maybe. Right. These watercolors are really fun. I don't know how to use them in any like proper way, I guess. I'm kind of hesitant on using them at all. But especially when I'm doing something this like nonsensical, I don't need using maybe. I don't like how I'm trying to get rid of some of these checker shapes. So I want to bring this around and something like that, I guess. If I'm a little bit gentler too, I get much cooler these like smudges with it. I gotta kind of chill and embrace the smudge. Like the idea of it coming into this side. Really, yeah, from chaos to order, maybe. I don't want to think too hard about that because it might not stay like that. There probably is a way to lock everything down a bit better than how I'm doing it. I'm doing chaos to order. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just draw. See what happens. I shouldn't be using so much black either. Let's do this. I like the idea of this cut off here. Kind of Yeah. Um, there's something about uh kind of random symbols that I've been enjoying. There doesn't be a purpose for everything. Everything, sometimes you just do stuff for the sake of doing it. That's okay. Yeah, it's just how I feel, I guess. Is that a good does that make any kind of sense to use this to explain weird mental state, maybe? It doesn't make sense. I want to I kind of I'm uncertain if I want to embrace some of the craziness or if I want to try and act normal, you know. Well, what does it mean to act normal, though? I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I'm like capable of most traditional kinds of normality. But I think I'm just thinking, I don't know. Part of me wants to embrace the crazy, you know. Makes life a little bit simpler at least. I used to be very much bothered that I was I guess occasionally I am bothered that I am not a more normal person, yeah. But yeah, throughout my life also I've also thought a lot about what makes someone unique is obviously what makes them different. What makes them unique, right? And to be different means be odd. Hard to be, I don't want to think too much. I just want to draw. That's the goal here. My goal is also I've been doing like an hour-long streams, and that's cool. I'm kind of limiting myself. I'm too particular about the time spent. I think that's, yeah, it's very much limiting. For obvious reasons, right? You're limiting your time, you're limiting your potential. The potential of whatever the potential is here, I don't know. It is limiting though, like the way I've been thinking, so I'm trying to change a bit. I want to get rid of all the white color. Then I'll work my way inwards from that. Bye. I like the idea of including some kinds of writing, I guess. Some symbols. Uh, for no particular reason exactly, just because. Not sure if that's an obvious symbol. I don't know. It is vaguely interesting and it kind of fills in space. I want to. I like these purple colors. Purple are kind of nice to look at. I want to. There was one kind of pattern in particular I wanted to explore, and that's kind of like this Aurora pattern, Aurora designs. I don't know exactly what that means. I want to fill in all these, all the white, and I'll go from there. I like high contrast. I like a lot of colors. I like stupid shit. Surprisingly, for some reason, I don't know. No, I'm supposed to be. I grew up in like ultra masculine environment, so it feels a little bit strange. Drawing cute shit. I enjoy it. It's been fun. It has been fun when I let myself do that kind of thing. I don't know what this pattern is, but I think it's interesting. Kind of just came out naturally just then. So let's check this out. What happens if I do this? Yeah, I need to make get rid of these. I don't know why it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to save that. Yeah, get rid of this too. Making my oops. Yeah. My Yes, the size of my canvases have been huge. Um, Maybe they don't need to be that large, but they are. Oh, I just find it more. I already said I wouldn't undo anything, so it's not that fine. I feel like that was a mistake, though. That's okay. Mistakes are meant to be made here. I'm probably thinking about this too much at this point. Let's just do that. Get rid of some of that white color still. No piece here. Fill in some of this. These watercolors are really cool. I really like how the watercolors look. So far there's like no perspective here. There's no 3D-ness. And I could work on making it 3D. I don't know exactly why I would yet. I just know I could. What colors do I want? Let's do some more yellow because I like how the yellow looks. There's no particular reason for most of this. I'm just trying to fill in the spaces here. I like this. Probably like half of infinity sign. I like the idea of it like molding into itself. Get rid of some of that. Bring the pink out here. Pink's also a very, I feel it's a very aesthetic color and isn't used very much in a lot of art. Especially not by masculine people, I guess. Kind of afraid of the color to some extent. I'm at least speaking from my earlier self in that statement. So let's grab a nice yellow and then bright, very bright yellow. Into there we go. Okay, so I could fill in every single inch like that. I want to do something like this instead. This, I'm on the back layer here. I can just kind of fill it in. I think this will darken everything in a fairly interesting way. It's not like super interesting, but it's there. Bring out some blue on this side here. Bring out some of the purple here. That looks a little bit cooler. I'm just playing around, yeah. There is no particular reason here. Reason or rhyme. I make a new layer at this point, but I'm gonna roll with this. I really like the idea of the watercolors too. I think I feel like I've been confrontational lately, and I'm not exactly a fan of it. I want to be, in general, I want to be a nicer, better, more reasonable person, I guess. It's difficult though, especially with how frustrating life can be at times, and how just frustrating system can feel. However, a weird way to say that maybe, but feel like it's probably relatable enough. How frustrating the system is. Yeah, I want to smooth everything out. I like these watercolors. I don't know how these are gonna look when I'm done. I also want to start making it a little bit more 3D. I don't know how to make these like. Maybe I could do something like this and have like and it's more obviously. I work towards making this 3D now. The airbrush will be a good way to add shadows. Right, no undoing. That's the challenge here. I like to give myself like pointless little challenges. I don't know, find it fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing in general, I guess. That's hard to say. Um People act like they have their lives together. I don't think many people do. But maybe I am kind of coping or something. Who knows, right? Hard to say what other people are doing. 'Cause I want to go very dark here, and I want to start creating some like idea of depth here. Illusion of depth. Part of me wants to restart this already. Maybe this is just a warm up. Doesn't need to be doesn't need to be anything in particular. Like the inclination is to draw more human forms. I don't know why. I feel like we find humans interesting, and I'm among we when I say that. I find human figures more interesting in general. Abstract art is maybe a little bit over. There's no particular reason for this drawing here. Just kind of. Yeah, there's a warm up. Think about things to draw, and really, I think about people. Yeah, about humanoid forms, about shapes, about symbols. Um, about weird creatures. I don't know why. Not everything needs to have a meaning, right? Maybe I embrace that and just create weird creatures. I don't know. Not everything needs to have a meaning, right? I'm trying to figure out if this is a real person or not talking in chat. Let's just try again here. So, I guess like to follow the pattern I've been doing here. I'm thinking I just start huge and then work my way smaller because that seems to be maybe more reliable. Like maybe here. Really don't have any idea what I'm drawing right now. Like the idea of like drawing a structure of some kind. I briefly thought about a UFO here. That'd be interesting, maybe. It's much too large. Oh, darker color. Let's see. Yeah, I like these airbrushes, but I don't know if I can really make them work for me the way I want. But the alternatives, like try to work smaller, basically. I also intentionally try to work more 3D like. These smaller shapes are definitely more conducive to the cloud finding technique or the cloud looking. We try to find shapes in the clouds. More like a Rorschach painting than anything. Rorschach. I had a more like clear idea of what I'm doing here. But I don't. With the other streams I've been doing, I kind of go into it with an idea. Like try to have like half an idea at least. I wanted to create humanoid figures. Hmm. But I'm kind of wondering, like, why humans exactly? I feel like there's more obvious shapes to draw, and more obvious things. I'm kind of just experimenting. Like it's easier to like if you want to be a very consistent artist. It's very easy just to draw the same thing in slightly different styles or slightly different positions every time you draw it. You can kind of impress people that way because you get so good at drawing one particular thing. I get bored of that. I get bored of even trying to be that kind of an artist. Realism, I don't find too interesting. I don't know what's going on here. This guy's it's kind of I kind of see a guy on a bike. I could draw something more realistic. Draw something from reality. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I'm not inclined to do that. For some reason, I really like this yellow color today. I'm vibing with this yellow color. I'm taking some inspiration too. I was watching this documentary on a artist whose name I forget. I think it's Brian something. But yeah, I basically just did a long series of self portraits, and I found that was simple, but in a good way. It makes it very obvious what's being drawn every day. There's no real. I don't know. I just said I was against that kind of methodicalness, maybe. It's nice to have like an obvious goal in mind. Uh, I keep going back to wanting to draw just like humanoid forms, humanoid-ish. Let's see, humanoid-ish keyword. Um, find something funny about this idea here. Just a nose attached to a mouth with I wanted to do some fingers too here, but I'm not sure they fit properly. I don't know why I think this is funny, but I'm trying to do. I could like break the symmetry here very easily. I need to do. I don't even follow the pattern here at all. I kind of want to, just in case. Maybe bring that back later. I have another save a backup copy. There's something I like about this yellow and this blue. Um, whatever this bike thing is kind of weird. Mexicans. Hey, person. Cool Lira. Sup. Not too much. I'm kind of just, I don't know yet, honestly. I'm, just experimenting with, uh, expressionism. I'm trying to find, like, a form. Ira. Yeah, I'm just trying to find, like, forms and, like, some chaos I'm making. I don't really have an idea yet. Yeah, I've been starting the, I'm just doing it for fun, really. Let's see here. I have kind of an idea here. I'm gonna fit the hand in. I'm really just trying to put humanoid shapes on the figure here. I should use them. Yeah, I'm not used to streaming on Twitch, so like the that's odd having people actually watching. This will be one of my longer streams. I think I just want to keep going today until I get exhausted, basically. I'm just gonna keep filling in stuff here. I think starting a little bit blockier makes sense. No, it is it's a nice practice because like I'm very much under social. Yeah, I could do here exactly. I wanted to fit a hand here somewhere. Yeah, I kind of see hair forming here. Of these colors kind of blending into each other in a fun way. I'll bring up the yellow here. Also, this blue is kind of like a lighter blue. Um, yeah, there are some abstract artists I'm thinking of now. Like they kind of include a lot more organic shapes. Might be able to fit in here somehow. Be cool if this isn't just another piece. Guess I'm getting bored of drawing things. My idea here is to include a womanly voice. I enjoy drawing women. Is that I think that's fair to fair. Mm. Yeah, I have this side here, and then I'm gonna bring this forward here. I also like this blue color. It seems pleasant. Um, the eyelash. Keep it going. I really need to get an auto moderator, I think. My brush is huge here. I gotta tone it down. Um, yeah, I really gotta learn how to just like relax on camera and just exist. That's kind of my goal right now. As much as like inclination is to cater to everybody, I it's exhausting already to try to do that. I kind of just want to do my own thing. People enjoy it, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. Don't really care because it is quite selfish, this endeavor of mine. I just want to keep let's see. Mm, yeah, I've been I don't know. Moving this around like that. These are kind of reminding me of piercings vaguely. Uh, if I'm gonna continue with the idea of drawing a vaguely face-like shape, kind of makes sense to draw an ear somewhere here. It's I really want to break symmetry though. Or break the rules, whatever those are. I feel like I might be better off just going ham and not thinking at all, but I'm still exploring. We have kind of a forehead shape here, comes down into a nose. He doesn't have any teeth yet. I could start. Let's see, how does actually kind of neat? Let's do that bit. These super smooth strokes. When they work, they're kind of interesting. This might turn into like an attempt at a very schizo self-portrait. Let's see. want this color here. I want to see this a little bit better. But the idea of drawing the womanly shape there kind of went to the wayside. I've been thinking about Basquiat a lot too. I find his work is similar to the kind of stuff I draw naturally. I'm trying to find shapes within this. I really want to draw a nose and like an ear, some hand shapes. I kind of got to figure out where they fit. Also, this very purple spot is kind of not exactly pleasing to my eyes. So I get rid of that. Try to bring it further in. This chalk brush is very cool. I have a habit of drawing way too hard though. It's making losing a lot of interesting textures because of it. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring it all the way up. On this side, I'm gonna roll with the green colors. And try to keep it a little bit rougher too. I think again the texture is interesting. Yeah. Or edges are a bit too wide. The black edge. Think about that. I'm starting to have something form here. Instead of relying so much on these small textures, I'm gonna kind of start drawing in. What my music here? Here we go. I should make my brush smaller, but I'm still kind of trying to find a large shape. I guess. Make this part darker. It's like the inside of a mouth or something here. Like a vaguely nose shaped structure here. Um, And this. It's supposed to be copyright-free music. It should be. Oh, whatever. I don't think I'm getting monetized anyways. Just for myself. So, I like this style too. This texture of the chalk brush. I just find it very interesting. I can kind of start to bring this back. Like the idea here is turn this into jewelry. So I'm doing that. Here starts to go here. Kind of a large. Let's see. I should sub the chat here. Let's make the brush smaller at this point and start to. Do this and then bring this. I want to play with these very organic shapes. I find them fun. Not quite like that. You have an idea though. I am starting to get an idea what I'm doing. It only took me an hour of streaming. I could bring this all the way over to the edge too. I think I might as well. I give it a kind of a tilt. Makes it all feel a bit more organic. I start to see this like cyclopean creature coming. Go to the black from kind of darken this. Also, if you see these shapes here, kind of starting to turn into horns, I guess. Hmm. Most a little bit finicky here. It's okay. So we have a ear shape up here. Okay. Kind of like the this kind of thing going here too. Pretty much like a fang. You could see it like a vampire movie or something. All dark in here, so that's kind of like tends to be how that works. It's darker. Come on, mouse does not want to work. Okay. Uh, managed to get my music box in there too. So the ear kind of starts here. We have the top of the ear, and there's some weird stuff in the middle here, dark in the. Oh, I kind of figured this out the other day. The ear are connected to this. I want to bring this into. I kind of have an idea what I'm doing now. Not exactly, but I like the idea of adding a something like this here. This stupid little tongue, whatever. There you go. Or what's going on here too? I feel like this should be more like that. You can bring this. Try to bring this around and I want to darken some of this stuff because it does feel extra at that point. By extra, I mean like not part of the actual painting it. I don't know why I like drawing this very intricate, very not intricate exactly, very loud jewelry. So let's see if he has a neck. First, it has a neck, right? Instead of drawing a very obvious neck, I kind of want to do see, how's that? Be much probably. I am trying to draw something here. I have an idea. I do have an idea now. Do that and I really wanted to do these kinds of like spikes, I guess. Make that work. I find the right angle to do that at. Also turn this eye around. Got a little bit comfortable with where it was. Maybe make a copy of this, just in case I ruin anything, whatever that means. Possibly ruin it. Could also work on making this more symmetrical. Symmetrical in general. Not too... Hmm. I am starting to get some idea here. So that's good. I'm starting to get some idea. Hey, feel all that. Like some vague ideas here. Let's get rid of like the darker backgrounds usually. Darken this up a bit. Smaller brush now. I want to I like the idea of a very bright central figure. I kind of like the circle too there. Yeah. Blend this a bit more. I'm trying to rearrange. Well, it's okay. And it's what do you want to do exactly? I like the idea of it standing upright, maybe. So, I'm gonna start playing with this color. I can clear it a bit better. I haven't played with blending too much, so it's kind of me just experimenting again. See, the white logo. I don't know exactly what's going on with this guy here. Maybe of bringing this over. See. Hmm. Let's make this ear sharper. That may be more. Make it more like the. Also like the idea of these gold colors are nice. Let's see. It's a little bit too. Figure out how feathers work exactly. I kind of like the idea of it being off there. Get rid of um, yeah, draw that. There's a faint line. No. Idea of this like swirling on it in this or I'll darken this a bit more. I'll make this. I want to save this. Oh, I still gotta figure out what's going on with this face here. It's difficult. Like I'm having difficulty putting it in perspective properly. I know like a lot of it's not. Maybe I should just like. Better if I just do that. The idea of it's like yeah. To bring it really up, I think. Start to work on this. The idea is like war paint or something, I guess. Right. Want to add more color to the eye. Probably stick with the chalk brush. I'll bring that into Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's just me fucking around with Krita, basically. Kind of, just seeing what happens. Just add some shading, maybe. Definitely thinking too much about it. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about it either. Like, I'm not gonna do anything with this after, to be honest. Kind of, one and done. I want to do something with this, like, maybe. I really feel like I've thought too much about this. At least is something along the way. I think this color here. I don't know, what am I doing there? I'm just doing little stars. Doesn't need to be focusing a little too much on like I don't know exactly how to word that. Not too much about this. But I don't know, it's kind of nice to have like an excuse to meditate. I wouldn't usually do this. Let's see if I can. Uh, I'm gonna call that good for now. I've just been kind of fucking around. Yeah. Peace.